In this short film, we're going to take a look at the legislation that affects you and your duty of care. Here are 3 examples of legislation that link to your job role and the duty of care which you have. The Health and Social Care Safety and Quality Act 2015 was passed to reduce harm in care. It also aims to encourage consistent practices and the sharing of information, and to define and interpret standards of care. The Safeguarding Vulnerable Groups Act 2006 ensures that DBS enhanced police disclosures are carried out to safeguard customers. The Act also ensures that professional organisations maintain a duty to refer customers to the appropriate clinics. Thirdly, the Equality Act 2010 ensures that individuals who are transgender are now lawfully recognised as carers and support workers. Again, the staff at Deacon Star will talk us through how legislation plays a part in their role.
When it comes to legislation, there are a number of legislations that have come into play over the last 10 years particularly. One of the main things with duty of care and legislation that's come out in recent years is the Vulnerable Groups Act of 2006. And within that, the government said that every member of staff working in the care or support sector had to have what we called a CRB check, a Criminal Record Bureau's check, to show whether you had been involved in a caution or you'd had a criminal conviction any time within your lifetime.
If you've got people who are barred from certain things or, have previous convictions that would affect their ability or their good character to be suitable to be working in care, then that needs to be identified before they're working unsupervised, as this could put our clients who are already vulnerable at even more of a risk.
We don't want anybody who's violent. Obviously, self-harm and drug addicts are a real risk to have as caregivers within our sector. But then also, you've got the List 99 check. CRBs, when they came out, they took about 3 months to actually get clear. So you can imagine the chaos trying to get somebody into work. Whereas what we call the List 99 is the sex offenders register, where you could actually ring up and get an answer within 24 hours to see if somebody's actually been on that register, which gives you a bit more clearer view of whether they're safe to employ. And of course, CRB's now turned into DBS, which you need the full enhanced disclosures for your members of staff.
The Equality Act of 2010, that is really important.
The Equality Act really highlighted one of the problems that's been prevalent in health and social care, and that is that not everybody could be recognised as a carer.
It's now made it a legality that people who are transgender are recognised to be carers and can be working in the field of care, which why shouldn't they be working in care?
We're all human beings. It's tremendous that it's been recognised, but unfortunately it's taken so long to be recognised.
Opening the field to everyone to be carers is a good thing because it's equal opportunities and not discriminating against people. So I think every individual who would like to be a carer and help support people, why shouldn't they be given the option to do that?
I think that's absolutely essential for equality for all.
Then you've got things like the Health and Social Care Act of 2012, which brought together a whole load of other acts, like the Learning Disabilities Act, and put it all under one umbrella so that it was more concise. All of these pieces of legislation have a significant impact on the care sector, because every time a new piece of legislation comes out, it has to be fed down to every organisation. New policies and procedures have to be either updated or put in place, and then staff training has to take place in order for that to be effective with the carers and ultimately for the clients.